simple, I think, that it is about time for another live stream. Wouldn't you say, Zamasu? Zamasu? Yes. Yes. And today, us Goku Blacks and Zamasus and all that are going to prove our point and why the mortals need to be destroyed. So, if you'd have a look over here at just how filthy these things can be. Take a look at what I have to observe every time I appear. Alright. So, what's exactly the plan for this disgusting freak that we're about to bust? I'm not sure. Well, you know us as in the Super Alliance. You know that we can't just sit here and do nothing. I know. So, any plans? We don't need a plan this time. Hello, Husky Dog 88. We don't need a plan this time to bust this disgusting freak. Listen here. People have been going missing ever since this freak got out of prison. Oh, believe me, there is a lot of Sonics. And if you don't know what's happening right now, us Goku Blacks are showing why the mortals need to be destroyed. We may or may not have put Giga Clifford in prison so we could, we framed him for something he didn't do so we could take over this live stream. Isn't that right, Zamasu? Zamasu? Yes, yes. Well, of course, I'm Goku Black. And technically, that's also Goku Black. And that's Merged Zamasu. In technicality, we're all Dragon Ball plushies, all three of us. In technicality, we're the same character. We're all three Zamasu. Oh, you want to see bad guys? I'll show you bad guys. Just take a look down there at what the Super Alliance is about to arrest. Actually, now that I think of it, there's Toothless. Alright, if we have any chance of stopping these people from going missing, we need to have some type of plan, because he might be holding hostages. Oh. This disgusting freak. We need to stop him before he can harm anyone else. Oh! Oh no! Alright! Oh my god. What? Look! It's the missing children! What? They're here! Put your hands up! Put your hands up right now! I have hostages! I have hostages! Don't take another step closer! Who even are you? Why are you doing this to these innocent people? Oh yeah? You wanna see? I need these people, these children. I need them for my experiments. Experiments? What type of disgusting experiments are you talking about? To put it simple, I'm not even a child. Nor am I. We're both people of the Super Alliance that he kidnapped thinking we were kids. How disgusting. You want to know my reasoning, huh? You want to know my reasoning? Let me tell you my reasoning. Go on then! I need to grab all these kids. Understand? I need to grab all these kids. Because I need to sell them. Sell them? To who? There's a lot of people who want to pay big bucks for these kids. Especially since most of them have powers. So you're going around like some demented version of the Jedi, grabbing children because they have powers, so you can sell them to be experiments? You want to know my name? No! I'm Giga Grabkid, Sonic. No! We're not letting this continue. We're killing this guy now. What about putting him in prison? Death would be an escape. I don't know. I have hostages. Who's the other fat thing next to you? This guy? He's one of my buyers. He's Stinky. One of your buyers. Listen, I have a plan. What? Since he thinks we're some of his children, if he sees us try to well, not his children. If he sees us try to escape, he'll try to get us. I'm Giga Cabinet Sonic's weird, disgusting cousin. Is his whole family bloodline disgusting and goes after kids? Yes. Why would he answer that honestly? Just run. You do that. Fine, I will. No, get back here. Get him now. No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I have the police on their way now. Get the buyer. I need to run. Don't worry, kids. You're all safe now. What do we do with all these children? We find their families. Hired! Where are you, Hired? I know you're in here. Oh, nah. Why am I looking at 3 Goku Blacks? It's simple. We're trying to prove our point that mortals deserve destruction, especially in regards to somebody calling themselves Giga Grab Kids, Sonic. Mortals deserve to be destroyed. Oh, you think that's the issue right now? You think that's why I'm here? Please don't tell me somebody mentioned it. Somebody did. Oh no. Oh no. It was you. Oh nah. Oh nah. Oh nah. Super Alliance? Huh? Get these children to safety, and then I have a word to say to you. Okay. Here, kids. Go to safe. Alright. What is it? The other human just mentioned it. He mentioned who? Oh, yes. He mentioned it. Triple P. It. And I'm not having that. I'm not going to have that. What do you plan on doing? Oh, believe me. Believe me. Next time I see them, next time I see Clifford, he's facing my wrath. Because Fapperty erased him, and that thing's... Fapperty erased it, and it's still being mentioned. It probably is proud of that Giga Grab Kid, Sonic. Please, don't take me to prison. I just got out. That... You could have chose to stop your heinous crimes, but you chose to continue them. So you're going right back with your cousin in prison. Oh! Same with your disgusting buyer. Oh! Clifford is cooked. Super Alliance? Yes, yes. All of you, I think this proves my point just perfectly. You mortals can't keep disgusting things like it out of your mouth. Do I have a say in this? No, you do not. Alright. Also, almost forgot. Let me go check on that Sonic real quick. Giga Grab Kids Sonic. Oh. There's a fine thing hanging him like an ornament right now. He thought he could escape by death. That I'm going to find an afterlife just to destroy anything left of Giga Grab Kids Sonic. And when I get the chance, Clifford's cooked. Seems like he's going to go deal with Giga Grab Kids Sonic and his disgusting buyer. So, you say all mortals need to be destroyed, but we just did a good thing, didn't we? You think I don't know about what you guys do in your free time? What do you mean? You mortals are all the same. In one way or another. Why did you take over from Giga Clifford right now? What crime did Giga Clifford just recently get arrested for? Petty theft. He's only going to be in there for like a day or two. Oh. Who loves that Sonic now? He's probably one of its disciples. Enough mentioning about it! Whatever, yes. Oh yes, Clifford is definitely cooked. Especially since it's not just Hired who's crashing out now. Anyways, others of the Super Alliance, what did he do when you guys were kidnapped? He sold some of us. Like, he sold some of the children. Do you know any of the other buyers other than that fat, disgusting Snorlax? He sold some of them to Giga Cabinet Sonic. Of course he did. Some of the others were sold to, I don't know. It was this, like, multi-million-dollar corporation. It was like this organization that seemed really sketchy. That's bad. Alright, you two. Have we proved our point yet? I don't know. Maybe we should show more disgusting things that these immortals do on a frequent. Maybe we should. But what will we show this time? Show some of the sins that people who are looked at well have done. Not just the ones who even the other mortals see as evil. And who exactly would fit that category? I think somebody who would fit that category. Think of somebody who's like a hero, you could say. Try to find one with a dark past, specifically. And I think... You're thinking of Ruby, aren't you? Partially, yes. And I'm also thinking of Giga Clifford, too. But I want somebody more unique. Hold on. Let me go take a little check. None of them. No. Somebody who's seen as a hero. Who should I? Move. Yeah. Now. Oh, don't worry, buddy boy. You'll have your time soon enough. Not him. Most of these characters haven't even been introduced, you slacker. Hey, don't call me a slacker. You are. You'll have your time soon enough, too. Definitely not that thing. Well, other Goku Blacks, I couldn't find an exactly perfect example right now. Is there anyone specific you would like to see a dark history of, so I can prove my point? Someone who's heroic, not somebody who's already seen as bad. A dragon. I know just the dragon to go see then. Just a moment. Yeah. Those rats should be in here. Ah. Perfect. Ah. Wait, I'm not the type of guy you're looking for. I'm seen as super evil. Giga Toothless. If I can find him. I mean, I know he might be in this box, honestly. Give me just a moment. Oh, nah. Okay, hold on. The El Gato is sitting on the box that I need. So you get a treat. Now she's not in the box. You get a treat too. I would give Stinky a treat too, but he doesn't actually really like them that much. He doesn't really eat them. Alright. Move that. There's Giga Toothless. I knew he was in there. He was just being sat on. Me? But I haven't even been introduced yet. Oh, you'll see. Now, what part of his past do we want to expose? Ooh. How about any of the mythical beings he's unjustifiably attacked simply because of what kind he is? Good or bad? Ooh, that's a good one. I wish we had a Shenron plushie. My even plans to get one. It's definitely one that's kind of high priority. Just a moment. Stinky, get off of my Xbox. No, don't fall. Just come here. Little shit. Don't you be on my Xbox, you little stinker. Alright. Now. Need to grab a couple people. Just one moment. Ah, you're a good example. Stinky. Now, this was just a little while ago. And this filth of a mortal, decided to just go on with his disgusting mortal kind to go fight another one of his disgusting kind. For no reason. Basically racism. My point must be proven. What are you doing? I don't think that was good enough. Hey, they wanted a dragon. I showed a dragon. Giga Toothless. None of the mortals are ever innocent. They've all done at least some type of disgusting sin. Stinky. What are you doing, Stink? No, come here, Stink. What? You three know that stuff like that isn't exactly supposed to be shown on live streams in particular, due to most of them being more joke. Story stuff isn't really supposed to be revealed that much. You think he's gonna end up being important? He at least has some story. And it's involved with me. Blah, blah, blah. Pfft. Get out of here, mortal. Now. Oh, yes. Especially Clifford. According to Hired. So, what do we do to further prove our point? We could try to expose some of the corrupt leadership system. But you know, most of the stuff in regards to the government of Earth doesn't really happen for this channel. I get what you mean, but that doesn't mean I can't expose at least something to prove my point. I don't know. We can't drag this. Because if we drag this bit, it's gonna stop getting funny. Okay, one more. Who? Get off of there. Who do you think I should expose something horrendous in their past? Of any of the plushies that you can see in here, or technically here too, or here, or there, or here, here. There's a lot of plushies. Scent Barney and Giga Clifford. Perfect examples. Okay, listen here. If you don't know, where is Giga Clifford? That's probably... Oh, Giga Clifford. He's supposed to be in here, but this isn't Giga Clifford. This is the second plushie I have of that. Where is Giga Clifford? He's not in there. Scent Barney's upstairs. I know where he is. He's on the bed upstairs, but about a dinosaur. Well, Mayman's got kind of an array of dinosaurs. Hold on. There's this one. There's this crackhead looking one. There's this one. This one. This one. Okay, you know what? If I'm gonna expose one of the dinosaurs for some type of sin, it's gonna be the drug dealer. Alright, get back on the cedar chest, you bums. Now, this is the last one we're doing of this bit, and then we'll let Giga Clifford take back over if we can find him. We'll have to check upstairs. If we can find him, we'll let him take over. Alright. First things first, how do people see this dinosaur? Well, he's glow in the dark. Prove it. Let me just hold his eyes upright to the light. And his toes. Turn it off. And he glows in the dark. Okay, so people see him as kind of like a night stalker type guy. Maybe. Alright. Okay, we have to hurry this up right now. Why? Look. Ooh. Alright. This dinosaur scene is kind of like a night stalker. He, doesn't stalk women or children or nothing like that. He stalks people he wants to eat. Which, yes, it's for survival, but go to the woods for that, bruh. But there's something deeper in his past. That big blue dino. Let's just say he's dealing the dough. What's that mean? You're me. You should know what that means. Drug dealer. Yes. What type? Look at him. What type do you think? The bad ones. Yes. He does it for extra profit because he's so fat he wants more food. Honestly, yeah, what should this, I don't know, drug dealer T-Rex name be? Yeah, this crackhead dinosaur. Crackhead dinosaur. Yes, the crackhead dinosaur. Now, alright, guys, just go back to your shelf, now, and with our non-plushy versions, ooh, yeah, actually, I don't even think Ruby's in there. I think she's over here. Yup. I'm taking back over. There's a crackhead dinosaur? Yup, there is a crackhead dinosaur. That totally had nothing to do with us. What do you mean? Are you serious right now? Hey man, you got the goods? Super Alliance, can you guys actually do your job and arrest this bum? What'd he do? He's literally dealing drugs right now. We'll have to look into that. Look into it. Just look like a good couple feet to your right, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Well, your guys' is left, my right. Where? Nothing to see here, guys. I don't see him doing anything. Well, if you guys actually looked when I told you to, you'd see him. Anyways, Super Alliance, home we go! Just like the police. Can't get them to do anything on time. What now? How about this, Ruby? Also, by the way, if the live stream ends up lagging at all for you guys, let me know. Especially since my human just kind of had a lag spike. Unless that was just on his end. Yeah, let us know if that's just on our human's end, that one lag spike, or if there's any more. Let me look at the chat again. Well, to put it simple, well, as I can, Dragon. I can't quite say I have yet, but I'll make sure that I check that out. Don't forget this time. Yeah. My human will, write it down or something. Ooh. Amilthea thinks that we're hiding, Ethar. Why would she think you guys have Ethar? I don't know. Who just got mentioned again? Nah. Oh, nah. Hired? Yes? Why is there two of you? Because our human has two of this plushie. There's not supposed to be two hireds. They're right. Go. Don't mind that totally not clone that I made. Let me guess. A certain thing was mentioned in the chat again. Yes. Oh, nah. Ruby? Yeah? Let me see this for a second. This is an intervention. Thou who we shall not speak of has been mentioned. And now, you have to sit with me. Oh, you could see me in the background. Doesn't really matter. Honestly, human. Your face has been seen on a couple videos already. Yeah, whatever. I still try to avoid it to the best of my ability. Anyways, this is an intervention. And you guys can stare at energy while this intervention's happening. Thou who we shall not speak of has been mentioned. Twice. 3 times, actually, now. And if that happens again... you want to know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take over for the rest of this live stream. You can't do that. Shut up, Ruby. And you, Giga Clifford. I didn't even say anything. I'll be waiting right here. Got it? You want some crack? No! Nonetheless. Continue, Ruby. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what to have happen now. Um, hmm. Hmm. I know one thing that I'm doing. That stinky turd just took a turd, so I'm spraying. Hmm. Maybe I should drag that one bum out. You. Me? Yes. You're quite literally a character that only appears on every now and then as a medic on screen. You've had almost no stories to yourself, and you've never appeared in a live stream until now. Yes, he did. And he's still going. He's still pooping. But this, like I said, he's never appeared on a live stream, nor has he even really appeared off screen that much. Just in a couple videos, he's the main medic of, the group. Main group that goes against Zinc. He is a pumpkin Sonic, basically, created by a god of prosperity as an attempt to try to get the fruits and vegetables and all that, the food of the planet to prosper. He's deathly afraid of Infinite, and I still don't know why. Hey, don't need to call me out like that. This is kind of my first appearance on a live stream. Hey, I'm spraying more of that darn Febreze. Aww. So, hey, you can call me Jacko Sonic or the Pumpkinator. Either name works. But nonetheless, my humans not had him appear. And he is obviously a custom, not an official plushie in any way. It's not one that my human made, though. Because the one that, well, obviously, we technically made, not him, but let me show you the ones that we made. Let me go grab them. That one, who is kind of a wooden aesthetic. Most of them are made of glue. But this one, I tried to make look like, nose look like a log. I wanted him to have really big arms, but his arms didn't end up being as big as I wanted them to be. Then there's the first one that I made. Him, Abyssal. He has story. I just haven't had it happen on screen yet. This is literally just a tinier version of him. There's Energy, and there's Metal Sonic EXE, which, yes, obviously this plushie I do have a character for, and that story is going to be happening very soon. But it's a plushie of Metal Sonic EXE from the fan game Metal Sonic's Apparition. My image is kind of like the design. But yeah, those ones I did make. The Metal Sonic one is actually a custom of another Metal Sonic plushie, which is somewhere in this tub. This one, a rip-off Metal Sonic. Is your gardener perchance Big Dog Big Poops? Or in other words, Chocolate Factory? Does he just poop all over your lawn? Can I go back now? No. Why? Because you have barely appeared at all. You want to know why? Look at how thin my arms are. Do you think I could be flopped around like... Well, I can be flopped around like this, but if I'm used rough too much, it'll really damage my limbs, which is why I'm a main medic. Oh yeah, and in regards to Shadow... Yeah, he still has the whole Luke thing going on. But nonetheless, you've barely appeared, so you're appearing now. What do you want me to do? I'm just a medic. I can make people prosper. That's about it. I mean, I was created by a god to ensure that foods remain prosperous on this planet. And I have that deer antler, which I use to heal people. Other than that, I don't got much. I don't got much to talk about. Other than I'm a living pumpkin, basically. Don't have much else to talk about. Why are you so afraid of Infinite? I'm leaving now. You always avoid that question. He's kind of similar. It's kind of more of a... It's not a power that he heals people with. He has a deer antler, which you can see the way he heals people in, the videos that he was introduced in, but I don't remember which one that is off my memory. But yeah, he's a main medic. He uses the deer antler, emits some type of power off of it, and it makes our bodies prosper better. How he does it, I don't really know. That's another question he's avoided actually answering. Who that god of prosperity was that made him, we have not seen. I'm sure we will eventually, though. And what makes you think? I mean, the whole reason I was made is so that God would not be able. So he wouldn't have to keep coming down here for the fruits and the vegetables. Also, we could try, but considering the main thing that my human games on is an Xbox, it's kind of hard to get a good angle with the phone, since, well, obviously I don't really have a actual, like a gaming type of setup. But whenever my human tries to do a gaming type thing again, yeah. Yeah, the Ood Monkeys definitely like calling people with powers that. Goku's aura forming! Rah! That is definitely something I plan on doing eventually, but little bit of a news flash. My humans still don't got a job. It's for a couple different reasons, but to short it down the most, there's been quite a bit going on. So my human just kind of likes to be home a bit more often than not. Oh, you want aura? Piccolo, you did not have to appear in this live stream. My aura. My aura. There's a skid mark on your cape now. And you lost all your aura. And now you have green aura with flies. Just straight stench coming off of you. Oh yeah. I almost forgot. Something kind of funny. If you ever wonder why my human's not going to have me say this because, you know, he wants to do a normal voice. If you ever wonder why my human doesn't really have a very consistent upload rate, you want to know one of the biggest reasons? My human kind of has a bit of a pet peeve for when he's talking and has to do that kind of pause in between sentences when he's trying to think of what to say, and there's a good couple second margin that there's just nothing being said. Like, here's an example. If I was talking to like my butt cheek right now and it was responding, I'd be like, "Oh, hello, butt cheek. Hey, Piccolo. Do you want to tickle my aura?" "Yes, Piccolo." Those pauses where you're talking way too slow. And my human does that way too much. A lot of the time when my human films a video where he didn't actually like plan too much of it, too much of, like, you know, the main type of thing that's going to happen, the exact timeline of events, so my human can think of what to say very quickly, it ends up with those pauses. And there's one big thing my human made sure that those stinky pauses were not on. Zink's speech. My human wrote down most of it. Specifically so, that wouldn't be the case. And also, in regards to Zink's speech, if you haven't seen that video yet, you should definitely check it out, considering it was one of the kind of better videos on this channel in comparison to some of the others. And the reason I say that is because certain ones are definitely better than others. Kind of like the video where Energy got his form revealed compared to one of the old stories from like 3 years ago that sucked, or something like that. You get what I'm trying to say. The main thing with it, though, is the long pauses don't, like, actually annoy my human. It's just, when my human rewatches his videos, it just, if it's something important, my human's just like, nah, I don't know. Because it'll make the video drag sometimes. Which is why a lot of my human's videos are like an hour, because my human has to do those pauses in between each sentence. So the talking ends up dragging the video longer than it needs to be. With JP's videos, yes, there can be those pauses, but it's not nearly as bad as my humans most of the time. Because my human will end up accidentally dragging out a video way longer than he wants to because of those long pauses. He doesn't really have that problem like my human does. Or at least not by my human's knowledge, he doesn't. But yeah, a lot of the time, my human does edit out certain parts of videos or straight up redo videos because my human drags out his sentences too long. And that's the phrase my human was trying to think of while saying this, is dragging out sentences. That is what my human does quite a bit, which is also why my human at least tries to talk a little bit more fast when he's doing like a live stream or something like that. So it's a consistent, so it's not boring. So it's not, could you imagine right now if me talking to the chat, I was talking like this the entire time? Really, really slowly? It would make you sleepy. But so yeah, having those, like, talking slower when it's a moment that you really want it to be listened to, like a really cool quote or something like that, that's fine. But if it's something like literally the entire video is like that, my human just redoes it. Also, look at that hanging huggy wuggy right there. But yeah, my human does have a little bit of an issue with that, which is why a lot of the time my human has to take some time planning what to say in a video. But nonetheless, also, my human's probably going to end this live stream when it strikes the 1 hour mark, considering Well, obviously, my human isn't one of those people who live streams for like super, super long. But nonetheless, if there's any other questions about any of the stories or any of the things my humans had happen either in this live stream or outside of this live stream, go ahead and feel free to ask. Especially since, well, to put it the simplest, my human definitely has a lot of stories that he has planned and wants to have happen that hasn't happened yet. But you've seen how many Sonic plushies my human has. You can see how many Poppy Playtime plushies my human has. And and how many Marios my human has. And yet, really, the only ones that have been used on screen that much is mostly just the Sonics right now. That will change. That will change drastically within the next arc that my human has happen. But if there's any other questions that you have about, well, basically anything in regards to the plushie universe as a whole, go ahead and ask now. Because I'm going to be paying attention to the chat, but my human's at least going to rip a couple more jokes before fully ending this live stream. Especially since, of course, I want to. Number 4. Stop staring at my nose. Eyes are up here, pal. You do realize that most of the time when people look each other in the eyes, they're actually looking like in between each other's eyes. Shut up. An army helmet full of dragons. I'm a rip-off Goku plushie. Fake Yoda. I'm not a fake Yoda. I'm Piccolo. Piccolo's ears are big, but they're not that big. I guess, bro. Hey, Spike. Yeah? Since canonically you're still captured by Milthea, non-canonically, I have something I want to ask you. And what would that be? You know what? On second thought, I'm going back to sleep. Why? I'm not supposed to wake up in this live stream because I'm quite literally captured right now. Brrr. Oh yeah. If there's anything in particular, any characters that you've seen in this video that you think should particularly be focused more on, either canonically or just in more live streams, make sure to put that in the chat so my human knows what type of characters you guys like. Especially since most of the live streams, especially now, I kind of just grab whoever and pull everything from my booty of what I'm going to say and all that. Yes, yes. Give me my camera back, you bum. Why does everyone keep this crackhead? I'm not a crackhead. I'm a totally normal person. You're only saying that because you're on video right now. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah? Listen to the way he sounds the second that I turn the camera away. I love snorting that powder. Whoa! Yeah? Hey. Whoa! Oh, yeah! You heard what I said. Even though there's only 5 minutes left on this live stream, I'm taking it over for the rest of this live stream. Alright, crackhead dinosaur. Yes? I think you have my name wrong, sir. I'm actually a totally normal, casual blue T-Rex. Listen here. I want you to force feed the next person who mentions it your whole stock. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it all. Turn the camera away. You sure? Yeah, I'll pay for the entire stock. I. The pepper! Now I think of it, human, you didn't even have that pepper appear this time. So you want to mention that now? You know what? This time I don't even care if I'm on camera. You're gonna take my whole stock. You should not be allowing this, human. What did I say? Good job! Good job. Honestly, bravo. It's about time that somebody else did something to stop that disgusting thing from being mentioned. Nonetheless, you can go back to your dealing now. I need to go buy some more stock. And it looks like the human is very high. You know what, Crackhead Rex? Yes? They're right. You should work for me. I might just need to do that. As long as you keep giving me the dough. Yes, you can go buy your dope or whatever now. Now that you have your money. Nonetheless, I'd say that if there's any last things that you guys want to say before this live stream ends, go ahead and do it now. Since, well, obviously my human's going to end it pretty soon. So if there's anything else that you guys feel the need to say. What type of pepper even is that one guy? You think I know? Does anyone eat him and survive? That pepper? You mean the one that appeared last live stream? Yeah. No. Lava diarrhea coming out of your butt at light speed, and it has the heat of the sun. Do you think people could survive that? Nope. But, nonetheless, Ruby, what? I would say that I'm going to beat, how do I word this without sounding abusive, without sounding like a, I don't know, misogynist, I think is the word. You're gonna beat me up? You're gonna beat up a woman? No. Not like that. I would say that I do that, but I think somebody else has that under control right now, and his name is Tharl. So, Lyman's going to go ahead and end this now. Ta ta. Dee.